A lot of the Republican establishment has been trying to convince the Tea Party Republicans, hey, you know what? Schmucks of the world, this whole shutting the government down to defund Obamacare is a terrible idea. It's terribly unpopular, especially among independents. You're going to cost us even more elections. In fact, Karl Rove just wrote a whole op-ed in the Wall Street Journal just about that, and he said, the desire to strike at Obamacare is praiseworthy, but any strategy to repeal, delay, or to replace the law must have a credible chance of succeeding or affecting broad public opinion positively. The defunding strategy doesn't. Going down that road would strengthen the president while alienating independents. It's an ill-conceived tactic, and Republicans should reject it. Now, here's who Republicans reject instead, Karl Rove. It's a fascinating development. So a lot of the grassroots are tired of Karl Rove and the big money guys and then the establishment. They're like, get out of here, man, Karl Rove. You don't know how to count. We're going to win this thing. And the guy who's been leading that parade is, of course, Ted Cruz, the most unbearable man in America. So Ted Cruz the whole time has been saying, well, we can do this. Let's defund Obamacare. I'm so smart. All right. Well, it turns out maybe not so smart, because he said this one quote that basically caused the entire political landscape to explode. Now, I'm going to read you the quote, and then we'll try to decipher its enormous importance. Quote, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid will no doubt try to strip the defund language from the continuing resolution. And right now, he likely has the votes to do so. At that point, House Republicans must stand firm, hold their ground, and continue to listen to the American people. Now, if you're a rational person who's been following this debate, you understand that that is just about the most normal thing that Ted Cruz has ever said, and is actually true. Of course, obviously, the Republicans don't have enough votes. There's 54 Democrats in the Senate. At least they're caucusing with the Democrats. So they're not going to vote in favor of repealing the president's health care law. But everybody already knew that. But Ted Cruz had been pretending to his buddies in the Republican Party and the Tea Party, oh, we can do this, we can do this. And so the mere fact that he acknowledged reality has exploded the heads of the Tea Party in the House. They're like, how dare you? You think I'm exaggerating? Wait till you get a load of the quotes. Here we go. Senior GOP aide. We haven't even taken up the bill, and Ted Cruz is admitting defeat. And continuing, same GOP aide. Some people came here to govern and make things better for their constituents. Ted Cruz came here to throw bombs and fundraise off of attacks on fellow Republicans. He's a joke, plain and simple. Another GOP aide. Cruz's comments exposes how Senate conservatives have deliberately misled their constituents and the grassroots for 8 weeks. This isn't leadership, it's hypocrisy. Now, those are very strong words. Some of these folks might be people who are mad at Ted Cruz for attacking fellow Republicans in the first place. So now they're coming back and saying, ha ha, we told you you didn't have the votes, you schmuck, and you attacked us for that over and over again. It turns out you're a joke. But it's not just those guys. And it's not just anonymous aides. Listen to actual Republican congressmen in the House. Here's Sean Duffy. House agrees to send a continuing resolution to Senate that defunds Obamacare. Senator Ted Cruz and Senator Mike Lee refuse to fight, wave white flag, and surrender. Tim Griffin, another congressman from Arizona. So far, Senate Republicans are good at getting Facebook likes and town halls, not much else. Do something. Damn. Here's Representative Trey Raydell from Florida. Raydell. He says, gee, thanks for the support. Here's Representative Phil Rowe, my favorite one here, from Tennessee. I don't know how you could say right now that there are not votes for it in the Senate. I don't understand that. I would suggest that the senator speak to his colleagues and do what we're doing. Well, Congressman Rowe, I can explain it to you. You see, he finally counted and realized there are more Democrats than Republicans in the Senate. I have to speak slow for Republicans who are not good at math or anything else. All right, so you also have a lot of Republican senators who are not going to go along with this charade, knowing that obviously the president is not going to sign a bill that guts his own plan, defunds his own health care program, so they have nowhere near enough votes. Now, Ted Cruz finally gets that. Now, having been attacked throughout the day, he decides that he's going to grab a shovel and dig a little deeper. So here's what he says. Right now, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid has 54 Democrats, and they presumably are going to stand with him. And a number of Senate Republicans have expressed that they may support the Democrats here. But Ted, that's what we've been telling you all along. And you were the dunderhead who was going around going, I think we can win this. Well, here's what you don't win. 100% of the fights you don't go into. Well, all right, now you realize, oh, damn, God damn it. Reality still exists. Math still applies. 2 + 2 = 4. Damn, I wish I'd have thought of that earlier. So he goes on to say, we know with absolute certainty that President Obama and Harry Reid are going to push back, are going to fight to defend Obamacare. But Ted, that's what we've been telling you. You just realized that as the House is about to vote on your stupid ass plan? All right, more Ted Cruz. I think it is likely that it will take another election for a full repeal. In other words, we never had the votes, and I'm so stupid for thinking that we could possibly do this. We can't do it, so instead I'm saying wait till 2014, then elect more Republican senators, and then maybe we could do it. Then why did you bring it up in the first place, you schmuck? What happened? I thought you were so smart. You're the smuggest man in America going around, oh, I'm Ted Cruz. I won debating contest at Princeton, but I cannot count. Okay, finally he says, I salute the House Republicans for their fight on this. The House of Representatives, where Republicans have the majority, the House has to drive this process. Well, that made people even more angry, because that's basically Ted Cruz saying, I ain't got nothing to do with it, man. I'm in the Senate. The House wants to do this, it's on them. Yeah, House, go for it, man. I'm on your side, kind of. Good luck anyway. So there's another round of angry quotes about that. This is awesome. A GOP operative, quote, Cruz officially jumped the shark this week. Senior House Republican, Cruz is the leader of a secret cabal of leftists that are seeking control of the conservative movement. I believe he's kidding, but I'm not entirely positive. He continues to say their aim is to force the party to take on suicidal missions to destroy the movement from within. You see, again, there's people who had been saying within the Republican establishment all along to Ted Cruz, hey, you're not half as smart as you think you are. Not only do you not have the votes, but you're going to lose independence in a major way. And in that election that you want to win in 2014, you're going to do a hell of a lot more damage to the Republican Party, and you're going to have less senators and less congressmen next time around, and you're going to have even less of a chance to defund Obamacare or whatever other crazy thing that you want to do. So this is kind of the establishment Republicans saying, ha, while the Tea Party Republicans in the House are furious that Ted Cruz has finally done the math. And finally, a GOP operative says, he's doing for the House leaders what they couldn't do for themselves. House rank and file members are uniting with Boehner Cantor over Ted Cruz's idiotic position. So the final piece of irony there is it turns out he might be helping the Republicans at this late junction here by throwing in the towel and realizing they can't do this, so that the House leadership can turn around and tell the Tea Party guys, hey guys, let's not make jackasses of ourselves. We've already done enough damage. We gotta let this thing go. It turns out reality has a well-known liberal bias. And so does math.